quarter about to get started. Eisenhower with the basketball, down by only 8. 28-20, Lincoln on top. And quickly, just 2 seconds in, a foul out front on Jordan Gesner. A little too physical, trying to keep the ball away from Apollon.
Yeah, what we just talked about, a lot of free throws. Yeah. Prepared for the fourth quarter, a lot of free throws, because now Eisenhower's in the 1-on-1. But it might be the best spot to put him. Yeah. They're 2 for 8 on the game.
Well, and it's apparent that we can't stop their drive, so we got to send him to the free throw line. Apollon, his points of the day.
This game's getting ugly.
7:58. Rayler lead is at 6 as he makes them both.
So the Raylers on quite the slump here in the last in the quarter. Let's see if Smith can do something playing a point.
Smith, Nelson, Kirby, Coyne, and Gesner on the floor for the Raylers.
What if we'll just run the weave and try to hold it?
Nelson right wing to Gesner. High post to Coyne. Down low.
There you go. Take it
off
to
the
it.
glass. No good. Tries to get his own rebound, but a foul is going to be whistled.
Yeah, Nathaniel. He can do a lot inside. Yeah, that's a basket Nathaniel makes. So usually that's 2 points, if not a foul. Shooting 2 free throws, that's a basket and 1 free throw. So we've got to get it back down to him, and he's got to go up stronger.
Inbound to Coyne with the ball fake. Tried to make a move. Spins to the lane. Little jumper. Left it short. Nathaniel kicked it. And it's going to be tracked down by Eisenhower. Davis with the left-hand layup is good.
And now Eisenhower absolutely believes they can win this game, Jeff. They're out hustling the Railers, playing better defense, playing better offense.
28-24, 7:15 to go.
Jordan can take him to the basket every time. The lane was wide open.
Smith on top to Gesner.
You got to look at Jordan driving the basketball or Smith posting inside.
Jordan looks to make a move. Top of the key, gets it over to Austin. He'll fire off a 3. Off no good. And Gesner got pushed going up for the rebound, and I think they're going to get Martin for it. But instead, they're going to whistle it against the Railers.
Jeff, in a slow game, a slow-paced, low-scoring game, the ball means so much more than it does in a shootout. And I got to tell you right now, that's not a good 3 at that stake. And now Gesner has 4. So we talked off air about the Railers playing through some adversity. Here it is. Yeah, it's the game, as close a game as we've had this year, and we'll really find out from this point on. 7:02. Eisenhower at the line, and we're up 4. What kind of run we can go on?
Smith with 5 in the contest, all here in the half, and now Eisenhower finds their free throw shooting eye.
Well, they get a lot of practice at it. Come on, Railers, run your offense and get a good look.
Second one, no good, so 28-25.
Well, so much for establishing an aura of invincibility.
28-25, Railers up by only 3. Nelson, a long ball off the left side. Tip try by Gesner was no good, and believe it or not, Eisenhower with a chance to tie, this time down if they hit a 3.
That wasn't the shot you want.
Apollon takes it, drives in, throws it up with the right hand. That's no good. Tip try, no good. Nelson the rebound for the Railers.
Come on, Railers, push the ball, get a shot.
Nelson. Down there cutting Nathaniel Smith on a nice one from Nelson. Nathaniel lays it in.
You do something on the defensive end. Generate a turnover, make a stop, get a bucket. Yeah, stop some penetration too here.
Yep. 30-25, Railers back up by 5. 6:15 to go.
Last thing you want is Eisenhower close with the ball. They can hold it. They're very quick out there. They would be hard to press, although they do make mistakes.
Ticking down to 6 minutes. Apollon. Cross over to Komnick. He fires off a 3, and he hit it. That's their first 3 of the day.
It is.
And it brings it to a 2-point game at 30-28. 5:45 to go.
Jordan can take it.
Nelson over to Kirby in the left corner. He came very close to turning that over. Nathaniel looks to spin in the lane. Kicks it back out to Coyne. Coyne spots for 3 on the way. Off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound to Martin for Eisenhower. 5:30 to go. Rayler lead only at 2. Eisenhower the ball.
Railers flirting with disaster here, John.
Apollon to Martin. Thought about the 3, didn't take it. Apollon back on top now to Davis. Tipped away by Kirby, but over to Apollon. Gets out of the double team. 5:10 to go. Down low, Martin. Martin lost it. Nice defense by Kirby. I think he got a fingertip on it, and he lost control. The Railers have the ball.
And Kirby fires a shoulder of Martin.
Nathaniel takes it strong to the basket, and he'll go to the line shooting to Martin with the foul.
Yeah, here's where we got to take control right here. You know, and we're up two. We're going to the free throw line. We've got to start making some stops and getting some rebounds here. The official called Kirby over and pointed his shoulder, so he saw it. He didn't call it, but he saw it. And yeah, Josh, precision free throw shooting here in defense.
Nathaniel with 6 points here so far. Free throw on the way. Good. Timeout's going to be taken by Eisenhower at the 4:59 mark. Nathaniel will be at the line shooting another free throw when we come back. Railers up by 3. Back in a moment. You're listening to Lincoln Railer Basketball. Halfway through the fourth.
A little too much spin.
Alone to Davis.
That's exactly what the Railers wanted. They ran the offense, got a layup.
Smith had a little trouble keeping his balance. Picked up his goal.
Nice steal
by Nelson, but then it's taken over back. And then a foul's going to be whistled on
Jordan. At least he got a floor burn. That'll help.
Foul will be whistled against Nelson going after the loose ball.
And Jordan sorry, Jeff. Jordan came from way under the basket and almost had a steal, but then he had to foul.
So now with the foul issue the Railers have, all fouls will put Eisenhower at the line shooting 2. Davis, free throw on the way. That is good. 31-29, 3:43.
Well, it's the interesting thing about tournaments, Jeff. You play a lot of different teams, a lot of different styles.
Second one good as well. 31-30. As close as Eisenhower has been since early in the first quarter. 3:35 to go. Railers the basketball. Cohen near the timeline. Over to Nelson. Nelson being watched by Smith. And a timeout's going to be taken by the Railers. 3:26 to go. Just a 30-second timeout. We will keep it here. 31-30. Railers up by only 1 with the basketball. They do have possession, it looks like, on alternating possession, which is an important at this point of the game. But what's the discussion right now, Josh?
Well, I think it's we're going to set up a play out of bounds play right here, right out of the sideline out of bounds, right next to the scores table. Some sort of a back door where we can score on a quick hitter right out because really we haven't gotten anything going in the half court offense. We got back door. Jordan did get to the rim last possession, but wasn't able to convert on the layup. So I think Coach has got a set play here from the sideline to get some sort of an easy basket for the Railers.
Isn't there one where Jordan usually cuts to the basket?
You're going to see it, right? If we can get it in.
Austin's still looking to get in. They get it back to Jordan.
Yeah, so much for the play. We barely got a ball in bounds.
3:20 to go. Coin.
You've always got Coin as an outlet. Martin's not playing him out top.
Gesner out to Brandt. Now to Nathaniel. Closing in through the lane. Gets it back out to Kirby.
Wow, we may be content to just run the weave.
Jordan pulls up for 3 and hits it.
Well, it's nice to see him hit it, but that's not what you were looking for there. Yeah, it's a good thing it went in. Coach would have come.
Man, 34-30. Under 3 minutes to go. Nelson's first 3 of the day.
Now, here's the game. You get a stop and you get the basketball back, then you hold it. And there it is.
Smith looking to think about the pass he was going to make before he caught it.
Wow.
He left it go right over his forearm out of bounds.
But a lot of time left. You know, we get 46 left in the game, and they're going to keep the pressure up. They still smell blood. Eisenhower, 12 turnovers in the first half, only 6 this half.
That's a nice thing to have. Nathaniel can come in as an outlet and handle the basketball. They go back door as Coin lays it over to Kirby, who lays it in, cutting down the basket.
That's a big basket and a huge pass by Coin. Yep. Now the Raiders have just a little bit of a cushion, and they also have a little bit of bounce in their step.
36-30, 2:20 to go. 3 on the way from Smith. Rattles out no good. Smith the rebound for the Railers.
Nothing extra now. Just be patient here and get a good shot. You bet. Look for Coin as an outlet.
Nathaniel over to Kirby. Down the lane is Nathaniel. Nathaniel's hammered, and he'll go to the line shooting 2.
You know, guys, we talked about this, even in the third quarter where we could get backdoor layups and passes, and now we're just starting to do it where, we could have done this early and really blown this game away.
It's been there the whole game.
I think that's what Coach is going to be mad about. It has been there the whole game, and you know the coaching staff saw it. The kids just didn't, they were content to bring it up over half court and then start dribbling.
Free throw up, and off no good by Nathaniel.
Boy, Jeff, I got to tell you, free throws are going to kill us at some point this year. This is a team that generally shoots in the upper 70s. We're not close so far.
Nathaniel, second one on the way.
But this is a big one to make it 3 possessions.
This one is good. 37-30. Railers striking quick for 6.
Now you got to make them take some time to get a shot.
2 minutes to go in the fourth. Martin at the free throw line, out the lane, tries to spin on the baseline. The ball is knocked away, and they're going to say last touch by the Railers.
Good defense that time. Boy gets a hand on it, knocks it out of bounds.
156. Gesner, Nelson, Smith, Coyne, and Kirby on the floor for the Railers. Commies, Smith. Playing catch on the perimeter. Fires off a 3 on the way. Off no good. Ball tipped around by Kirby into the hands of Coyne.
Starting to breathe a little bit now.
Nelson just a wave of the hand telling everybody, just get down court. We'll take care of it. 1:30 to go.
And they're getting to the point where they've got to really foul or be real aggressive on defense.
Foul whistled against Smith. They'll send Nelson to the line.
Raiders need to knock down some free throws here. Something they've had trouble with so far.
1:32 to go. Raiders up 37-30.
Which is a lot like that 20-point win, but completely different.
And the officials are trying to figure out if it's 1 in bonus or if it's 2.
It'd be 1 and 1.
I'm confident Jordan will make it. He's going to shoot 2.
Yes. He will shoot 2.
So Kirby, Coyne, and Smith hanging around the center court area with Gesner, the only Railer.
Let's see a replay.
And the officials are talking about,
let's have a TV. Check it out. Got no idea what they're talking about. But they feel confident that they've got it right.
Or at least they agreed on it. Nelson, free throw on the way. Left it short.
It's backed down by Jordan Nelson. A big tap out by Gesner. Huge play for the Railers. Gesner did make a big play.
And Nathaniel finds Austin. Oh, he missed the layup. And then Jordan's going to get whistled for the foul as he knocks Smith over. And Gesner, if that is on him, he is fouled out.
That's 3 layups this quarter the Railers have missed. 3. Man, this has just not been the Railers' night.
So with that foul, Jordan Gesner has fouled out. Christian Van Hook getting some last-minute instructions from Coach Alexander.
Well, the official just told the Eisenhower bench that he had 5. Maybe you ought to tell the Railer bench. Oops. There you go. At least he's laughing. I once asked the home team captain if he had any questions about the ground rules on the floor. He said, no, we play here.
Smith at the line for 2 more. First one is good.
My partner was merciless about that.
1:21 to go. 37-31. Railers with a 6-point advantage. Free throw on the way. That one is good as well. 37-32.
Eisenhower's going to hit us intensely here. Yeah, Jordan, you got to come back because we need some help in the backcourt. Yeah, we can't. Bryant dribbling it up against pressure doesn't seem appropriate.
Coyne hands off to Nelson. The senior gets into the front court. Nelson, and a foul is going to be whistled on Dorsey, and I think Dorsey has fouled out, and Nelson will go back to the line for free
this because tomorrow will be even tougher, and as we go into this tournament in the second half of our schedule is a tough part of it.
Yeah.
They've at least figured out you can't mail it in.
Martin underneath misses the easy shot after Nathaniel hit both free throws, and I think Jordan's going to have to get it into the front court, but that's the way this one is going to end. Railers get the victory 42-32, and I think the best way to describe it is they certainly escaped with one today.
It's a W.
Final score, Railers victorious 42-32. Railers improve to 10-0 on the season. Eisenhower drops to 1-8. Railers win this one by 10.